Yeah, it's disrespectful because the guy's worked his whole life and the whole camp for a performance like that, where you just have to give the guy credit. And, you know, ultimately, I've just come from Dubai and from the gym where Chris Eubank was training in. And everyone said he trained so hard, he looked in great shape. I was at the weigh-in. He looked like a different man than he did at the first weigh-in. I mean, he looked like a broken man at the first weigh-in. And I was actually expecting, you know, but Conor Benn just completely outboxed him and then he beat him up. So what's the drama in saying fair play, great performance, rather than, oh no, that wasn't Chris Eubank in there? Well, it was, because I see him in there. And in fact, it was definitely him in there. And he definitely lost every round. And if the fight would have gone on for another 15 seconds, he would have got hurt badly in that fight. So respect to Chris Eubank, but let's give the props and the credit to Conor Benn. Rather than just be a salty loser.
Definitely. Final one from me. We've seen Conor since go back and forth with Devin Haney.
Yeah.
I mean, some expletives said that, and Shakur
Yeah.
Stevenson as well. Are those two fights likely for Conor?
Shakur, definitely. I mean, those guys have been DMing each other, setting up the fight. And Shakur said, obviously, hopefully the Teofimo fight will be announced in due course. He wants Conor Benn after. I'm happy to make that fight. You know, it doesn't carry a world title, but it's still a massive fight. You've got to think right now, Conor Benn, you know, what aggravates people, I get it all the time, he hasn't even won an area title. There are a lot of fighters that haven't won an area title. I mean, with all due respect, like, there are bigger things to do out there than win area titles, but it aggravates people that he's kind of jumped the level. Because what are you saying, that Chris Eubank Jr. is not at least British and European level? Of course he is. He's a fringe world level guy, or world-class middleweight, and he beat him. So it's about area titles for. But it infuriates people so bad that the biggest names in the sport are calling out Conor Benn. The champions are calling out Conor Benn. And right now, you know, Turki Al-Sheikh was said to us, and Conor, look, you know, what about Ryan Garcia on Cinco de Mayo if he beats Barrios? And Conor's like, you know, I mean, he's obsessed with a WBC world title. You know, we know Crocker's out there, we know Rolly Romero's out there, we know Devin Haney's out there, but he does want this shot at the WBC. So, you know, the plan now is get yourself back in the gym, get the weight down, make sure 147 is very achievable, and then the world is his oyster.